me this morning from Volition. I'm joined in the studio by Cameron Reynolds. Cameron, good morning.
Good morning, Andrew.
And a full year and business update from you looking at 2019, the calendar year. Firstly, from a financial perspective, how's the 12 months?
It's been a fantastic 12 months financially. We finished with 17 million or thereabouts in the bank, which is higher than this time last year where we had just over 13 million, so that was very good. And we've slightly reduced our burn rate, which is remarkable given all the work we're doing, which we can go through, to about 1.2 million a month. So that's been very good. And that's been possible from two things, or three things: the lower burn rate, and also we had 16.5 million in warrants exercised from insiders, so really good support from our key investors. And also we had some non-dilutive funding of about $3.5 million. So a very good year on the financial side.
Well, as far as some of that recent news you mentioned there, tell me a bit firstly about these new epigenetic tools that you've developed.
Yeah, we did a press release this week, and it was a release where we just wanted to get out there what we've been doing. So we've developed a lot of things while we've been doing our own work on the cancers. Epigenetics has become really a hot topic in science. It was always about the genetics. Now the epigenetics, which is what we do, we really want to make ourselves the epigenetic company. So we've developed these tools. So we've announced what we can do, how it helps us, and how we can help a lot of other people. And in brief, what we can do is by pulling out the nucleosomes, rather than just labeling them in the kits, we can do a really in-depth analysis of the DNA itself, which we can concentrate nucleosomes and therefore DNA from the tumour. We can separate out long and short nucleosomes. We can also look at methylation levels, which is a huge topic now in epigenetics. And potentially we can also make it tissue specific, which could mean we could have a test for many different types of cancers very accurately. A little more complicated than our very simple tests, but it's very exciting. And we aim to use all these ourselves to get better data ourselves and also provide a toolbox to other companies. There's been a real focus. We've been talking about epigenetics for 10 years now. It's really encouraging to see the level of excitement now. People are really realizing the vision that our scientific team had. We couldn't be, it wasn't myself, I'm not a scientist, but our team have been saying for a long time that epigenetics will be a big part of the answer, and that's now proven to be correct. So it's going to be a fantastic year for us.
And you've developed is it a magnetic particle-based assay format?
Yes, we announced that in early January. So we've been working on plates for a long time for our assay format. And for a whole lot of reasons, we've decided about a year and a half ago to upgrade every aspect of that before we launch the product. So all 6 key aspects of the test have been fully upgraded. I'll just quickly run you through them. The antibodies themselves are all monoclonal. We have a calibrant now, which is the recombinant nucleosome. We've changed to beads, we've changed to chemiluminescence, and we've also changed from serum to plasma. So now the assays are a 10-fold increase, up to 20-fold increase in analytical sensitivity, and very robust and reproducible assays that can truly be done on any lab in the world on a very wide range of platforms. So that's our basic platform we've been working on for a long time now. It's come to fruition. So now that we've got that platform and the capture platform, it's all about getting the data from our samples that we've been collecting.
And of course, the last time you and I spoke was around the time of the Optima acquisition. How's that going? Is that completed?
Yeah, it's been fantastic. Part of us being a leader in epigenetics, or the leader in epigenetics, is controlling the full chain of our products. Our products are very simple and low cost, and there are the 2 key aspects to the products: the antibodies and the controls. The antibodies we already have control of. This gives us access to fantastic recombinant nucleosomes as the control for ourselves, and also possibly for a lot of other groups who, as epigenetics become hotter and hotter, we think a lot of people are going to be needing really good nucleosomes. So, and also Dr. Schomburg, who's now on our advisory board and also works for us 1 day a week, is one of the world leaders in all this area. He's been tremendously helpful to us. So part of us really dominating this field, apart from our intellectual property, our assays and capture, is controlling all aspects of everything we do. So it was a very good acquisition for us.
And Volition Veterinary, how's that going?
Excellent. So we've been working with Texas A&M, and it turns out dogs are very similar to humans and just about every other living thing. So what we've been creating in Texas is a mini Belgium, if you will. All the same machines and techniques we use on the human space. Our assays, the magnetic beads, the capture program, bioanalyzer. So that's all in place or being put in place now. So what we're aiming to do is when we're publishing all the data we have in the human side, we can also publish the very similar things with exactly the same tools in the vet space. I'm not sure those have been following the company, but we've published a few publications. But what we want now, we're completely satisfied with our intellectual property. We have a huge amount granted and dominate the field. And now that we have completely robust, reproducible assays with all the things we have now, we're very comfortable publishing. So we aim to publish at least half a dozen different peer-reviewed publications and articles this year, and abstracts. So it'll really get us out there and show everyone the validity of our platform.
Well, tell me a bit more then, across the whole group, if you like, what's the focus for this year? What are you looking to achieve?
So what we're looking to achieve, the focus for the last 2 years has been getting the platform absolutely working as well as we possibly can, and we're extremely happy and proud with the way it's working now. So now the platform is fantastic, but what we've got to show, and I think we will, is great data on our clinical samples, also on the capture side and also on the vet side. So lung, colorectal, and have them published, as well as the basis of our platform in publications, as well as the capture and all those things. So now it's about delivery. I think we've really optimized the platform now. We've got samples collected and collecting. So now it's about delivery and product and publications.
Very good. Cameron, nice to see you. Thank you.
Thanks for your time.